Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing what's in my travel makeup bag. I'm about to visit my family in Puerto Rico and I just thought I would share what I'm taking. As a disclaimer and just throwing this out there, nobody needs this much makeup when they're traveling. I like to play with makeup in my time off and I like to have options. That is why I like a lot of things. This is the bag that I'll be taking. It is by Benefit and I got this at Sephora and it is very spacious. As you can see, this will be full by the end of this video. To start off, I have the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I love this stuff. I had to get a travel size. I actually have two of the full-size bottles. This is the original one and then this is the lavender, and it is amazing. I actually use it every single day, either all over my face or to foil my eyeshadows. This is great for people with dry skin. It is a boost of hydration. You can use it on top of your makeup. It's not meant to prolong the wear, but it does make you look flawless. Because I ordered it online, I decided to try the MAC Cleanse Off Oil. I usually use coconut oil or wipes to remove my makeup, but I didn't want to risk depotting coconut oil and having it spill all over my bag. So I got this. I hope I like it. I also got the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. I don't remember if I've used these before, but they were recommended to me by a friend, so I decided to give them a try. They're in travel size, and these are just for when I'm feeling lazy and removing my makeup. For tools, I have my eyelash curler, and this is by Tarte, and my pencil sharpener by NYX Cosmetics. This is the Escada Turquoise Summer Fragrance, and it smells so delicious. It smells kind of fruity. It is sweet because I'm a sucker for sweet scents, and it does have kind of like a summer scent. I know fall's about to begin, but this is very light and it just makes me feel fresh. Here I have a little of my MAC brush cleanser. Now moving on to the actual makeup, I have the Makeup Forever Step 1 Base Hydrating Primer. This has been my favorite. I use it all the time. It's really great for people with dry skin and it keeps my foundation looking real good all day. Next I have the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. You guys know this is my favorite, so of course I have to take it with me. And then my second favorite, this is the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. I usually like fuller coverage in my foundation, and this is just great to use when I have breakouts and I just really need the coverage. Then for concealers, I have my fave, which is the MAC Pro Longwear. I had to take that, of course. I have the Pixie Brightening Peach Corrector, which looks like this. I got this at Target. And then I have the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair. I actually use both of these together because I find that the concealer by itself just doesn't cut it for me. So I like to use a little bit of the Pixie and then top it off with the Maybelline. Next I have the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. This has been my favorite just to set my concealer. And then I have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffused Light. I like this powder because it doesn't break me out. It brightens my complexion and it's very lightweight, so I use this all over the face. For blush, instead of bringing my favorites like Milani's Luminoso or Max Melba, I just decided to bring the e.l.f. palette because I got this palette, might as well put it to use. These are beautiful shades. I love them. I just haven't had the chance to use them a lot, so I thought this trip would be perfect to put them to use. My favorite shades are these two right here, which is a coral and kind of like a warm bronzy shade. Then I have the Kat Von D Shade Light Contour Palette. This is my favorite contour palette ever. I was just gonna bring a bronzer, but hey, why not just bring the contour palette because this already has bronzing shades in there and some really awesome highlight shades as well. Because the Kat Von D palette only has matte highlights, I had to bring a shimmer highlight. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Champagne Pop. My favorite ever. I cannot get enough of this. For eyeshadows, I have purchased a lot of eyeshadow palettes recently, but the one that I always need to use is the Chocolate Bar. There is always a shade in here that I have to use in my looks, and even though I want to play with my new palettes, this is more practical to take on a trip because I end up using so many shades in here and it is really my favorite everyday palette. Just to have a few different eyeshadow shades, I got the Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadow in Thrasher, which I haven't played around a lot with, so I just decided to pop it in my bag, see what I can create with it. And then I have the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Amber Rush. I've had this for years now and it is still one of my favorites. I'm actually wearing it today and it is just a beautiful champagne color and it goes with everything. For primers, I got the Milani eyeshadow primer, which is completely clear, and then I got the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze. This is an actual cream eyeshadow, but I love to use this as a primer or just by itself when I don't have time to do my makeup. It is my go-to. This is the second time I purchased this particular color. For mascara, I have the Dior Show Extase, and I've had this open for about a month now, so it's still good, and it is one of my favorites because it is very volumizing. The brush looks like so. For my bottom lashes, I have the Clinique Bottom Lash, which is adorable. It's a very tiny brush. I have been loving it so much. It's very dark, so it really darkens up the lashes. It separates them, and I wouldn't say it's waterproof, but it is definitely water resistant because it does not smudge on me at all. Then, just to have a little fun, I have the Benefit They're Real mascara in the blue color. You guys know I am not a great fan of the Benefit They're Real mascara, but I do like this color and I feel like the formula is different than the black one for some reason. For eyeliner, of course, I need my favorite. This is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, which is what I'm wearing today. For eyebrows, I have a couple of options. First is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Mousse in Rich Brown. This is what I usually use on the daily. Then I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo in Dark Brown. This is what I use when I don't have any time. And along with this, just because I do have very sparse brows, I need to use a pencil. I have the Urban Decay Brow Beater Microfine Brow Pencil in Warm Brown. And I have been really loving this. It's really nice to kind of shape the brows, and then I usually fill them in with the powder. Lastly, I have the Benefit Gimme Brow in Medium Deep. This is a great product when you're on the go. I've used this by itself and it looks good. I like to use this in combination with a pencil or with a powder. I'm going to save the best for last, which is the lip products. Now I have makeup brushes. I have mine in this little Sephora bag right here just because I like to have them separate from my makeup, and let's be real, I don't think they would fit in here along with all the makeup that I'm taking. First, I have a Morphe powder brush. This I got in one of their vegan sets, if I'm not mistaken, and it's kind of like a very stiff powder brush to just pat it on there. Then I have my Sigma Angled Kabuki F84 brush. This is the only brush that I would use whenever I do use a foundation brush. You guys know I love using a beauty blender or just a beauty sponge, but whenever I use a brush, it's this one because it is not extremely dense where it would create microexfoliation. For blush, I have the Sigma Large Angled Contour F40 brush, and I've had this brush for years. This is one of the first brushes that I've ever owned, and it is still very soft. I try and take very good care of it. For bronzer, I like to use the Real Techniques blush brush. It is fairly big, but it's very soft and very easy to blend out the bronzer. For contour and highlight, I have the Sephora Collection Pro Contour 79 brush. It's a tapered brush and it is amazing. It's super soft. It's very easy to apply that highlight right where you need it. To set my under eye concealer, I have the e.l.f. Blush brush, and it is kind of flat, so it is perfect to apply the powder in that area. I also have my beauty sponge by Sephora Collection, which is dirty and a little beaten up because I used it today. And now for eye brushes. First, I have the brush that comes in the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. This is really good. It's really high quality. I really like this pencil brush to smudge out my lower lash line. Then I have a BH Cosmetics blending brush. I believe this is from the Orchid brush set, and I actually have a review on this set if you guys are wondering. I'll leave it in the info box for you. I have my Sigma Blending E25 brush, and it has detached from the actual handle, but I usually super glue it back on because it's still going strong, it still works, it's still soft, and it is one of my favorite blending brushes. Also from Sigma, I have the Eye Shading E55 brush to pack on that eyeshadow. For my lower lash line, I have the Real Techniques accent brush. It's super tiny. I also like to use this to smudge out my eyeliner. For the brow powder duo from Anastasia, I like to use this brush by Eco Tools. It's just this slanted eyeliner brush, which is very thick actually, so it's great for powder. For the Tarte brow mousse, I have the actual brush that comes with the product. It's just a dual-ended brush to apply it. This is the Real Techniques Detailer brush. I like to use this to sharpen up my brows with concealer, and it works perfectly. If I overdo them, it just sharpens them up really nicely, and it also blends out the concealer. For a little bit of glam, I'm taking my favorite lashes of the moment. These are the Kiss True Volume Ritzy lashes. They're made of 100% natural hair, and they're super comfortable. I have my Revlon lash glue, which is my tried and true. And now on to the lip products, my favorite part. I'm gonna start off with lip liners. First, I have two by Milani, and these are amazing. They're the Color Statement lip liners. I have 04 All Natural, and it's just a really nice nude color. It has a little bit of a pinky undertone. Then I have 09 Spice, and this one is a little bit more brown, a little bit darker, and it does have kind of like a peach undertone. My next one is by Jordana. This is in Rockin' Rose. I got this after watching a video by 11th Gorgeous. I think they were doing something about Kylie Jenner trend lips. You may not be able to tell a difference, but I sure can. It is a darker kind of nude, and it has a pink undertone. My last pencil is by NYX, and it is an 823 Earth Tone, and it is a gorgeous brown color. I sometimes use it by itself. It is perfect for fall. You guys are probably thinking I'm crazy for taking all this makeup, but trust, I will use it. For lipsticks, the first one I have is Clay Crush by Maybelline. This is a gorgeous peachy nude shade, and there it is. Next, I have Milani's Matte Naked Lipstick. This is a recent purchase, and I have been searching for it for so long. And this is a very cool tone nude, as you can see right there. From Wet n Wild, I have the color 903C Just Peachy. I think these are the Mega Last lipsticks. This one is the most summery color that I have. It is a peach shade right here. Then I have another one by Wet n Wild. This is actually from their new collection. I will be doing a lip swatch for you guys, and it is called Nightcap. I'm gonna swatch it real quick on my hand so you guys can see this gorgeousness. Look at that. It is so rich. Perfect for fall. It looks so pretty. Now I have an array of liquid lipsticks. First, I have the color that I'm wearing right now. This is Stila's Beso liquid lipstick. I know I'm wearing it, but I mean, since I'm swatching, there it is. Right there. Then I have the Stila Patina liquid lipstick. Obviously, Stila liquid lipsticks are my favorite. That's Patina right there. Then I have Aria by Stila. And this one is so fall time, so gorgeous. Right there. Lastly, I have a new purchase, which I will be doing a separate video with lip swatches and everything and my thoughts on them. This is the LA Splash Lip Couture, I think it is. Yes, waterproof lipstick in Ghoulish. I've seen so many pictures of this on Instagram. I just caved and I had to get it. And that's what Ghoulish looks like. Here are all of the lip swatches. I am so ready for fall. So that is what all the makeup looks like in the bag, and there is still some space left. I know, excessive, but super fun. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate the support. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will leave links to all my social media down below if you guys want to keep up with me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.